Hey guys, it's Elise from frugalfarmwife.com, and today we are out at the farm putting in garden beds for our future garden. As many of you know, we are working on renovating a house out here so we can get moved out here. We're still in the very early stages of that, but I have some strawberry plants that needed to go in the ground right now, so we are also in the very early stages of putting in a garden. Here you can see that I've put down a small bed of wood chips. My husband has actually taken the truck back down to the back of the farm to get another load of wood chips, and hopefully we're going to get this whole area layered with wood chips, and we're going to build garden beds on top of them, sub-irrigated garden beds with a watering system underneath the soil. But today I'm just going to put in one garden bed, get dirt put in it so I can get my strawberry plants in because they desperately need to go in the ground. So, alright, I'm going to start building my bed now. Okay, before we get started with the actual building, I wanted to give you a rundown of the supplies I'm using. I have 6 4-foot lengths of 5/8 by 6-inch boards for the sides. The sides will be 3 high, 3 6-inch boards high. These are the long sides, and the short sides are each 32 inches wide, 5/8 by 6-inch. And the reason I went with 32 inches is because, is it 32 inches or is it 30? Oh, I can't remember. Anyway, it's an 8-foot board split in half, so it was just convenient. No, excuse me, it's an 8-foot board split in thirds. And then for the supports, the corner studs, I have 2x4s, 2 foot long 2x4s, and I would have preferred to go with 4x4s, but I needed to get all my lumber cut at Lowe's because I was driving my car. I couldn't fit 8-foot lengths of lumber in the car, and their cutting system can only do up to 2 inches, not 4x4s. Okay. So I am using a pattern by a YouTuber named Drill. If you want to check her out, just look her up on YouTube. And I'm making some modifications. I'm using, like I said, the 2x4s instead of 4x4s, and 5/8 by 6 instead of 2x6. Okay, and so that's my lumber and my decking screws to put it together with, as well as my cordless drill, my husband's cordless drill, but you know. Okay, and so for the sub-irrigation, I have perforated drainage pipe with a sock to keep debris out. I have this, which will stick into the pipe from the top to fill it up with a hose, and I have these fittings to nobody. I have these fittings to attach to this in order to hook the hose to, and I will of course show you how all that's done in the video as we build the bed. Okay, now the box is put together and we have it out on the garden. We're going to work on the irrigation system. First, I'm going to open up
this.
Okay, so we have the bed filled with dirt, as you can see here. It's filled a few inches from the top. We actually have more wood chips there that we're getting ready to make another bed with. And I have a container full of bare root strawberry plants. Okay, so the directions on the internet will tell you to make a cone of, make a well, then make a cone of dirt, then situate the roots of your strawberry plants around the cone of dirt before covering them and watering them in. That is that may be the best way to do it, but it's very slow. And the way I'm going to show you here the way I learned to do it from the Amish people living in an Amish community. It's much faster. It literally only takes 2 seconds per plant to get them in. So let me show you. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is fill out the sub-irrigation pipe underneath. And I decided to take the elbow off because I got the wrong size for this hose. And also this spins. There we go. Alright, let me turn that on. Now I'm going to disconnect. Okay, so the first thing I need to do with these strawberries is unband them. And I'm going to take one out and make sure its roots are separated and not mushed together. And you see how they are definitely separated. And I'm going to take my shovel. It's a small shovel. Stick them in and cover them up to the crown. Very simple and easy to do. And after I put it in, I'm going to water. I'm going to actually spray the entire bed after I get done. So I'm not going to worry about watering too much as I put them in. But I'm going to put them about a foot apart, about like that, all the way down the bed in rows, and that is really close together. But I'm going to go ahead and let them bloom and produce berries this summer instead of picking all the blooms off and waiting until they've put all their energy into growing vines. And so they're not going to grow and fill in as much as they normally would because they are going to produce berries this year. So this is a sub-irrigated garden bed. It'll be watered from the bottom with the hose that we hooked up to it a few minutes ago. But I am going to go ahead and water the from the top down now, because when it's dry like this, it needs some water to pack it down and get it where the water from the bottom will wick up to the top. Okay, so I put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I put 23 strawberry plants in this garden bed. And like I said, I really packed them in there. There's a lot of strawberries in there. It's going to be really full. So that pretty much is all there is to it. My next task is going to be to build another one of these and get the rest of my strawberries planted. I hope you enjoyed this little tutorial, and I hope that you can use it. And if you have any questions, just feel free to contact me. My email address is elise@frugalfarmwife.com, and I will try to answer any questions that you have.